This is a quick ramp start procedure that I use. For a full real ramp start, you can refer to the ProSkies ramp start checklist. We shall now begin the ramp start. Engine feed set to norm. Air source set to norm, hidden behind this armrest. COM 1 set on and to desired volume. COM 2 set on to desired volume. At this point, I shall also set the missile and thread volume. And I will set the ILS as well while I'm here. Now I will set the backup UHF panel to both. And I will set up the preset. I will switch main power to main. I will set the backup preset to uniform 15. Whether you set uniform 15 or 16 is dependent on where your flight is in the package. If you are the first flight in the package, it's most likely that you set it to 15. After setting this, you conduct a radio check. Warhawk 1 checking in, uniform 15. Once everyone has checked in, you can proceed to give the clearance for engine start. Warhawk flight, clear for engine start. At this point, you right click the JFS to number 2 and you wait for the green light to come on. The green light is on, you monitor your RPM. Wait until it goes up to 25%, and after a brief moment you can click the D10 to idle. It's now at 25%. You can now click the D10 to idle. And at this point, you go and monitor the RPM and the FTIT. You can see the temperature is rising. It will go up, and now it's coming down. This is an indication that you have a good engine start. I would then, at this point, indicate that I have a good engine start by closing my canopy. And I will lock this spider bracket. Immediately I will move to the EGI and set it to norm. And I will switch on all these switches here. The all the switches here, MFD, UFC, GPS, DL, map is not implemented here. And then I will put my anti-ice to auto. And I will switch on all the left hard point and right hard point. Left hard point, right hard point, the MFD, the FCR. And then I'll set my radar altitude to standby. The sim view, I will put it to maximum by clicking it. And then the bright view, I would also put it to maximum at this point. At this point, I will put on my parking brakes. Here's the parking brakes. I will go now back to reset my FLCS. So you click it once and it will come back. And I will set up my lighting. So I'll set the anti-collision light to 1 because I am number 1. I will set wing tail and fuselage to bright, and I will set the master switch to norm. Then for the IFF, which is up here, I will set it to norm. And the CNI, I will set it to UFC. I'll move to the ECM, I'll set it to operate. I've already set up all the comms here. So I will now move to the RWR so RWR on, jammer on, Q1 O2 on, char flare on. Mode, I'll set it to menu, click it twice. Program, I'll put it to 1, and then I'll click here and here. And then in terms of the HMCS, I will switch it on and then turn in terms of the brightness.
Century 2-1, sunrise.
So now all is done. What I'll do is that I will also arm my seat. I'll do a test here. My left MFD, I'll click test, and then I'll clear the test. It's clear. So I will load my DTC. So I load, and click load. Wait for the DTC to load. Okay, everything is loaded. Now essentially it is all set up, just waiting for INS to align. But while we are waiting for that, we can now begin to set the ICP. So we go to return on the ICP. We click list. We go to other, interrogate. Other. You press 9, enter, and then sequence. You press 9 again, enter. Then you go back to list. Go back to list. You go to enter in order to set the data link. But because we are only two ship here, and there are no other flights with us, there's nothing for us to fill in this data link DED page. So let's go back to list, click list again. We can now go to M's miscellaneous. We wanted to set the HMCS. We want to, so we press other here. We press sequence. We are going to do cost, so we will press M select 0 here. Okay, so we will align this. You press cursor enable to align. Okay, it's aligned. It's okay. Then you press return. So it's done, and you can set bingo field now. List. So bingo field is 2. So let's say we are setting it to 4,000. Enter. And then you can do list again. List. You may want to set the laser, so you press miscellaneous 0. You press 5. You want to move the AG from training to combat. Press any key. You can see the word combat flashing there. Once that's done, essentially you have set most things needed. So now you need to change your communication from uniform 6. We change to uniform 2 by pressing COM1 and press 2 and enter. So now you have ground frequency and you have Victor 15. So you wait for the alignment. As you can see, it's flashing here. That means it is aligned, right? You can check that by pressing this and pressing 6, and you can see it's aligned. We have 7.6 aligned, so 7.7, so we can align here. And you have to click the EGI to NEF. So the jet is now aligned. And at this time, I
Jackal 4, taxi, Lima, Whiskey, Alpha, and hold short, runway 36 left.
Radar altimeter on, rather than standby. So
Jackal 4, taxiing.
essentially, you have completed a ramp start. And to get ready for taxi, you ask ground to remove the choke.
Warhawk 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 23015.
You will switch on the nose wheel steering by pressing the index key on your joystick. So the new nose wheel steering light can come on. Chief, remove choke. Chief, remove safety pin. Warhawk, request altimeter. So I'm going to request altimeter. Warhawk 4, request altimeter.
Warhawk 4-1, turn 1, Q, engage 3021.
So I'm going to set my altimeter to 3021. Okay, 3021 is set. So you're all ready for taxi now. So So this is the simple quick ramp start. I'm going to set my radar. Simulator stop video.